Angela wakes before dawn, boots by the front door. Old scars on his hands, still standing tall for more. He learned 100 miles in mud and heat and rain. Never bowed to fear, never ran from pain. When the line goes thin and the nights grow long, he grips that ground and keeps us strong. No empty words, no polished show, just grit in his chest and a steady glow. Angelo, Angelo, strong man, hero. Angelo, Angelo, courage in the marrow. He takes the blow, then rises slow. Veteran soul. Dog tags tap his shirt like a small brass prayer. He's seen broken roads and still gets there with a quiet nod and a weathered grin. He guards the weak and he digs back in. When the line goes thin and the nights grow long, he grips that ground and keeps us strong. No empty words, no polished show, just grit in his chest and a steady glow. Angelo, Angelo, strong man, hero. Angelo, Angelo, courage in the marrow. He takes the blow, then rises slow. Angelo, Angelo, veteran soul. If the world comes down, he won't fold. He's built from dust and something bold. One more step, one more fight, Angelo carries us through the night.
Oops, sorry about that. Testing 1, 2. Can you all hear me? Can anybody hear me? Anybody at all? Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Well, I'm gonna just start off, I guess. I've been pretty bored. I was playing my music before and shut down, and then I said, you know what? Let me do a live. See what everybody is doing, see how everybody's getting along, which I don't think everybody's getting along that good. So, with all the gossip, the rumors, it sounds like we're on a fucking soap opera here. Too much hate in this world. Too much. Especially on YouTube. It's even crazier. It's nuts. I'm just sick of it, like I've been saying for the last, 6 months, especially the last month, with, the bullshit that's going around. The lies, trying to, find some. I actually, and I might get help for this, but I think let law enforcement take care of what they got to take care of. Let TBI do what they're doing, FBI. The sheriffs in that town, just let them take care of it. No YouTuber should be out there doing anything. They're not experienced into the law. They may know the laws by books, but they're not experienced in the law. I just wish, everybody would just leave it alone. But then again, there's no more content. people leave it over alone. People won't be making money because to me it's just a money scam. Especially, you know who I'm talking about. It's not all of them. I'm not blaming all of them. Some of them are really pretty damn good, but still, I really don't want them walking on any of their properties. That's the way I look at it. And who am I, you say? Nobody. I'm just a citizen. I don't think anybody should be, especially YouTubers, they shouldn't be walking on people's properties, uh, whether it be their house properties, cemeteries. Don't do it. Let LE handle it. That's the way I feel about it. So, anybody hear me? Can you all hear me? Am I talking to myself? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Am I talking to myself? Give me one in the chat if you could hear me at least. I know there's bushwhackers in there. At least let the bush people know I'm talking. Unless they really want me to be silent. You shouldn't silence my voice, as Mama T would say. I don't know, maybe no one hears me. Blinded. Hello? 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 Test? Testing one, two. Test. Hello? Okay. Alright, people could hear me. I'll just be talking to myself. But like I said, I just wish that the YouTubers would just leave everything well and well. Talk about what you got to talk about on YouTube. Shouldn't bring any cases to YouTube because no one knows if you're telling the truth. And I'm not saying everybody's lying, but there's a lot that are out there that are saying things and there's no proof, especially the cemetery deal. There's no proof in that stuff. There's none. Show everybody proof. Show phone calls that were made. Show phone calls that were talked about. Nobody shows nothing. They just say and they just say and they just say. Like I said, just let FBI, TBIS, let them taking care of it. It's been 5 years. You think a YouTuber's going to walk in there and find something after 5 years? I highly doubt it. I really do. And that's just my thoughts. It's my opinion. Uh, there's no signs of her being deceased, and there's no signs of her being alive. So this is just the way I look at it. So who's that? RJ, what's going on? How are you, brother? Glad you're here. I was just saying that there's a lot of YouTubers that are just making the case a lot worse than what it is. I think just law enforcement should take care of it. There are some YouTubers, very few, that are good at it. And I just wish, actually wish that we could find out what really happened. That's what I want to know. That's what I really want to know. What really happened? Who's to blame to this? Was she trafficked? Was she unalived? The people want to know, but by YouTubers doing this, I think they're making the case even worse. And like I said, I'm not blaming everybody. There's a lot out there that are making it worse. And there's some that are actually doing some stuff. Not like some people were there saying they're going. They got to get permits. They got to get signatures signed. They got to get money. You know who I'm all talking about. It's just nuts. And RJ, I miss your lives. You were you had a lot of knowledge. I'm not saying that you were part of those bad ones. Don't get me wrong. You had a lot of knowledge. I enjoyed your lives on the cases. And you didn't always go over Summer Wells. It was other cases that you have been doing too. But the diagrams and all the stuff that you showed on your lives was completely well done. Uh, but like I said, 5 years law enforcement has found really basically not much evidence, and we don't even know. They could just be saying that. Police, TBI, FBI, they don't go up and tell Tom, Dick, and Harry, what they have, what kind of evidence they have, who are the prime suspects. They never tell you. I don't care who tells you they do, they don't. And if they do, it's probably a lie. So, but that's, that's what I'm really just worried about. There's causing fights between everybody, arguments, who said this, who said that. It's just like a soap opera. Uh, what does RJ say? Between me and a few others that I've learned, trust. Uh, I could trust. We put time in researching what I talked about before I said it. Oh yeah, RJ, you definitely did research in your work without a doubt. That's why I put you on the top. I would say maybe the top 5, top 10, but you definitely did your research, and I'm sure people who helped you out. I remember the girls on your channel; they were doing a lot of good work too with you. But yeah, no, you definitely did your research, especially showing the diagrams, the maps. You showed everything, and you did really good about that. You definitely did research on it. A lot of people just sit behind a desk and they don't do anything, you know. But even if you did sit behind your desk, at least you had the research, and don't take that in a bad way. It's a good way. I'm praising you because you definitely did good work. There's clowns that are out there that they just don't do nothing. They sit behind the desk and look up information. We are still in touch, and I was to talk to them earlier. Awesome, that's good. RJ, I would love to see you come back, even if it's for a little bit. If you feel up to it, I wish you would come back, even if it's for, a live. Because, like I said, I enjoyed your lives. And I hope you do still keep in touch. And you still working on cases, or that case in particular. I see Carrie around a lot in chat groups. She was really awesome in your lives. I always had a. She always put things. She took. She actually kept the crowd good. There's a surprise in the works. I'm not gonna say more than that right now. Yeah, a lot of people, and I do believe that. I really seriously believe that because there's some others saying that, but I believe you more than what others say because I've been a fan of yours and I know what you're talking about. So hopefully it's a good surprise and something happens out of this. I really do, and I wish you the best in your endeavors. But yeah, I really wish you would do a live, maybe soon. Hopefully, can I twist your arm, RJ? Uh, but yeah, that's really it's just every day I turn on, I go to bed. It's all the way. All you hear is some of this, some of that, and I'm not trying to be mean on summer, but man, at night that's all I hear. As soon as I wake up in the morning, that's all I hear. And yeah, that I'm gonna be honest with you. The first thing I do is I turn on YouTube. YouTube does have news, so I watch the news. But then you always got the Summer Wells going on and all. So since you twisted my arm, laugh out 8-4. There's going to be a change. Okay, awesome. I'm glad I twisted your arm. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'll be there. I'll definitely be there. I know. Yeah, I definitely have you as a sub also. So I'll definitely, without a doubt, be there. Mark my words. Let me check. Yeah, I'm definitely sub to you because I watched it. Go to channel. Yeah, I'm subbed. I knew I was subbed to you. But yeah, that's awesome news. Thank you. You just made my night. You really did. 8-4. Okay. Is there a time yet, or you don't know about a time? But that's awesome. I'm glad. Glad to see you back doing it. Uh, so yeah, like I was saying, that's all it is. It's nighttime. That's all you see on YouTube. To be announced on the time. Okay. Awesome. I'll let people know. If you want me to, I'll spread the word for you. Uh, like I said, at night, it's all that. In the morning, it's all that. And yeah, like I said, I do. I wake up to YouTube and I turn on the news. Because the bills with paying with these other channels, like on the internet, paying on your TV, they don't cost you $1,000 a month with all these channels. It's crazy. Another thing that's crazy. I remember when I was young and news was free. Every channel had news. They had sports. I used to watch the Mets all the time when they played in New York. Now you got to pay. It's like $69 a month to watch a few games that are played even in New York. I'm a diehard New York fan. I was born and raised a New York Met fan. No matter where I am, I'm still a Met fan. So, anyways, I just wanted to make that short and brief. That it's just everybody's just fighting over the stupidest shit on both sides. Both sides. It's more the other side. I'm gonna say. It's because you know who's on that other side. He starts all the trouble. But anyways, I appreciate your time. I've been on here. I'm trying to get more hours so I can get monetized. I want to get monetized, and I'm trying to do as many hours as I can. I'm pretty sure I'm up to the hours, but you never know with YouTube and StreamYard. All right, that's really all I got to say. It was just a short little live, and I'm actually surprised no one else really went live. You know, the ones who handle in this case. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Be safe. God bless you all. And believe what you believe in as long as it's a good belief. Good night. Be safe and don't let the bug bugs. Don't let the bug bed bugs bite. I can't believe I just couldn't say that. And no lips. I'm not drunk. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Have a good night, everyone.